It's an honor to introduce the work of art of Claudyjongstra and also to introduce her philosophy and ecological way of working. Her works of art can be experienced all around the world, and she has received many awards. Surrounding her atelier, you can find sheep, a botanical garden, and bees. Here, everything is done by hand, with the utmost respect for the natural materials.
I'm an artist who works with the most ancient materials of the world, felt, wool felt. What is very important to me that in what I do, that there is always the cycles of life, from beginning to end, where vegetation grows, where the dyes are made vegetably in one little village. And the cycles of life you experience always. So we can always work, not needing suppliings from someone else. When you bike here around in the north and you see these fields of old vegetations, the plants we do not know anymore, the plants who the famous painters as Rembrandt and Vermeer used for coloring. And I love making textiles for public spaces so that many people can experience this art. I live in this world and I'm a contemporary artist, and for me it's not interesting to duplicate the felts I know, but it was a challenge, and I'm trained as a fashion designer, just to innovate and to really to widen up my horizon and to work with the material in a very free way. When I started with the sheep, I didn't know anything about keeping sheep, but then you learn, and then okay, I mean, I do not have to be an expert. I know, I worked with them for many years, with the shepherds, and then okay, I can let it go. And so it's also with the horses. It's also about personal interest. It's very essential that you know what you're working with. Then you work in a different way, and it shows in the work. You get really the best out of it. I think it's important to use plants which are local, no exotics, they do not belong here. And we choose also for the qualities. So last year we had only 4 different species, and this year we had 8, and that's really more than enough. When you experience, for example, organic colors in a space, you know somewhere that this is different. You do not have vegetable colors in your environment anymore. You do not see them, everything is synthetic. So when there is an organic color, you immediately know, like a blueprint, it tells itself. Wool has felting capacity, but I use camel, yak hair, linens, eco-cotton. I like using different materials because it gives different structures. And also using a lot of materials in their rawness. Like, for example, the Drent heat is the material of our own sheep, the wool. And it's so specific, and it's the oldest European race, especially. And I use it not covered, but really for what it is. We even get requests from architects, or when there is a finished building, that it needs to be humanized, so there needs to be integrated another material. So wool has, it's fantastic that it has its qualities. I mean, I can make an art piece which has also acoustic qualities. When you really want to experience the material in its most optimate quality, it needs space and putting it into a context, and I like that.
In this little church nearby Claudyjongstra's atelier, you can enjoy her marvelous works of art and, at the same time, experience the landscape of this wonderful part of the Netherlands, the province of Friesland.